to the Real Estate Scripts Podcast, the show that helps you know what to say when you're talking to buyers and sellers so that you can close more deals and earn more money. I'm Darren Tunstall, a real estate professional, coach, and #1 best-selling author. Let's get into this. Hey, and welcome to episode 37 of the Real Estate Scripts Podcast. In today's episode, we bring you a unique role reversal between a seasoned agent and a new agent practicing buyer presentations. The new agent's fresh perspective offers insights often missed in daily practice. Join us to explore effective communication, relationship building, and the art of gaining a different viewpoint. Whether you're experienced or a new agent to the field, this episode provides a concise dive into the successful buyer presentations. As a reminder, the purpose of Scripts and Dialogues is to come, learn, practice, and be prepared to fail forward. This is where we make mistakes and help each other out, but we're mostly interested in seeing how we can get better. First, we read through the script word for word, and then we go back and put it into our own natural tone, style, and phrasing. You won't know what to say until you go through the script. So, with that said, many people will say, "That's not how I sound," and I totally get it. That's not how you sound. But that is the reason why we practice every day, so that the script becomes you and in your own voice. So, read it word for word first, then go back and put it into your own natural tone, style, and phrasing, and I think it'll work out. The deck is not quite finished for the buyers. Okay. But so either do the buyer present, the top one, or the quick script, or if you want to go through a buyer interview sheet, you're welcome to do that too. However, you don't have to work on the same one if you want to work on something different, as long as it's the buyer presentation.
Okay.
So I am going to break you out, and then Adam, you're going to come with me and Emily, and we'll go from there. So let me create the breakouts. Let's just do the quick buyer presentation.
The quick script?
The quick script, yeah.
Okay.
And then, well, Adam, we're just going to throw you right into it. So pretend you're buying a house. This is what Scripts and Dialogues is. It's just playing a role. So pretend that you're buying a house, and Emily's going to be your agent. And when you pull up the quick script buyer presentation, she's going to call you first, confirm the meeting, ask you a couple questions, and then later on, she's going to come to your house and talk to you, or you might come into the office. So however she decides to set that up. But other than that, just be the buyer and listen in and see how it goes for now.
Sweet.
All right, whenever you're ready, Emily.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi. Is this Adam?
This is.
Hi, Adam. It's Emily. We talked the other day, remember?
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I met you at the open house. I told you I'd send you my presentation for my buyers. Did you receive that?
I did.
Awesome. Did you kind of have a chance to look it over?
I did also, yeah.
Okay, cool. Any questions so far?
I mean, not really.
Okay.
But yeah, the house was beautiful yesterday. I loved it.
Awesome. Hey, so you said you were able to come into the office today at 2. I just want to make sure that's still on, that you're still okay to do that.
Yeah, I could make it.
Okay, cool. I know that I sent you a couple of lenders' information. Did you have a chance to call either one of them?
Not yet, but I'll get to that as soon as possible.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll see you at 2 then.
Okay, awesome. Sounds
Okay.
good. Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome. Okay, so he's coming to the office. So, hi, Adam. Thanks for coming into the office. I appreciate you, taking time out of your day to come and meet me here. How's it going so far? You having a good day?
Yeah, doing pretty well. It's a beautiful day.
I agree. So at the open house, we talked a little bit about what you're looking for. I just want to kind of confirm you're looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Spring Valley with a nice yard for your dogs, kind of updated so you don't have to do a whole lot of fixing up. Is that still kind of the case?
Yeah, that's correct. And honestly, the open house that we saw yesterday was kind of fitting exactly my criteria.
Okay.
Obviously, I would like to maybe fix some things here, that is, up to my standards. But for the most part, it pretty much fits exactly my criteria.
Cool. Well, we could put an offer on that house, but I'd have to get you in with a lender right away so we can get all that squared away to make the offer, something that they will look at. Is that something
Right.
you do, or would you rather just kind of keep looking?
Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, it fits my criteria. So I mean, I think I could probably get in contact with a lender and see what I get approved for.
Right, right. And he's going to ask you, for tax information and pay stubs and how long you've been at your job. He'll check your credit score. And then when you're ready to actually make the offer, then he'll do a hard pull on your credit. Did you have a down payment already?
Yeah, so I could put 20% down.
Oh, cool.
And then yeah, I could try to apply for an FHA loan.
Oh, okay. That might take a little longer. Just to let you know, sometimes it does kind of hold up the process. It can take a little bit longer than a conventional loan, but Chuck can explain all that to you. So I know the open house was in Spring Valley, but would you be open to looking at other neighborhoods like La Mesa, maybe parts of San Diego?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be open to, living in La Mesa, as long as, everything fits my criteria as far as with the 3 bedrooms. Um, I'd be open to it for sure.
Okay.
And my price range as well.
Terrific. Okay. So, well, I appreciate that, your business and you want to work with me. I just need you to sign, this paperwork, and this guarantees that I work exclusively for you and that you work exclusively for me.
Okay, and then if I sign this, I'm just curious, can I work with other agents or do I just have to work with you?
No, it would be just with me. It would be a one-on-one thing. When it just kind of gives me protection. It's something my broker requires that I
Got
have
it.
when bringing on new buyers, because I could show you 10 homes, and if you go with another agent, then I kind of like, because I don't
Leave you in the dust. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how long is this agreement for?
Well, for buyers, I usually do 60 to 90 days. This one's, I wrote it out at 90. Does that work for you? I can always change it depending on, what you feel is comfortable for you.
Yeah, I mean, I like you, Emily, so we'll do 90 days.
Okay, terrific. And if it comes along in a couple weeks and you just feel we're not a good fit, just let me know. I mean, I'm not gonna make you work with me if you'd rather not. If I haven't done the work for you, absolutely you can, go with someone else if you feel it'd be a better fit. But I think I can prove to you that I'll be the right agent for you.
Awesome. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm willing to send that 90 days, Emily, for sure.
Okay. Well, once we get you pre-approved with the lender and we have that amount kind of in eyesight, so I know where to start looking, I can compare homes in different neighborhoods. I can call other agents in my database that have homes for sale that meet your criteria. I can
Okay.
schedule some showings. I can knock on doors if there's a neighborhood that doesn't really have any listings, but maybe you like the neighborhood. I'm happy to go and knock on a couple doors and see if people are interested in selling.
Okay.
I also contact people selling homes on their own. And then I'm going to add you to what I call my multiple listing drip system, where as homes come on the market, you're alerted. So you can jump on it and let me know, hey, I like this house. Let's go check it out.
Sweet. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Well, now that we have the paperwork signed, What I'm going to do is follow up with you tomorrow to see if you've reached out to a lender. I have a great one. I think I sent you Chuck's information. I work with him most, but I work with anybody. So it's totally your choice, but I do recommend him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give Chuck a call and probably go with him then if you like him.
If you feel it's a good fit. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to send you a copy of all these documents. I'll call Chuck and see how he's doing on your pre-approval letter and kind of if you've sent him all the documents he needs so we know what price point to start looking. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. And then I'll
Awesome.
just follow up with all our conversations through email so we have a record of everything we've talked about. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Emily, for making everything so easy and
Oh yeah.
trying to find me the right house.
You're making it fun for me, to be honest. And you seem like it's just going to be a pleasure to work for you. So I appreciate your business. And if you know anybody else who's looking, to buy or sell their home, please give them my information. I'd be happy to work with them as well. Anybody maybe at work or church.
Oh, definitely. I know people moving all the time. So I'll definitely give them your business card and tell them to hit you up for sure.
Sweet. That's awesome. Okay, well, I will talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you give Chuck all the stuff he needs because the sooner you get your stuff turned in, the sooner we can hit the ground running and get you into your new home.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll give Chuck a call and then we'll talk soon, Emily. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Well, you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for coming in. Take a soda with you,
Oh, I definitely will, and maybe a coffee.
Okay. All right. Have a great one, Adam.
All right, you too. Thank you, Emily.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So Adam
was so easy.
Well, it's interesting. Actually, he wasn't that easy because I don't know if you realize it or not, but he came up with 2 objections, which were very interesting to me. Because Adam, have you ever done a script and dialogue like this before for real estate?
No, I have not.
All right. So the beauty of that I love is you came up with 2 very natural objections that we typically deal with. And one was, am I allowed to work with other agents? Right? After she told you we're going to work exclusively together, right? And you had said, does that mean I can still work with other agents or not? So that's a natural objection, which is awesome because you never having done this, that's like one of the first things that you come up with. And I say it's awesome because it's something that we practice. The second objection was, how long is this agreement going to be for? It wasn't necessarily an objection, but you are asking, like, how long am I going to stay in this contract with this person for? Not sure, if I want to do that. But ultimately, you finally gave in, which like I said, I just felt it was cool for Emily to experience, because after a while, when you practice with the same people over and over and over again, we practice these things knowing that this is what happens by the textbook. But at the same time, when you have somebody who's brand new, never done it, off the street, boom, gives these two objections, it just reconfirms that we're on the right track, practicing the right stuff.
Right.
And you did make it a fairly easy, but I think Emily also made you feel comfortable and made you feel.
Yeah, Emily did a great job. Next time I'll be a little bit harder.
Well, look, you're very well spoken. So let me ask you this. You have the quick script buyer presentation in front of you, the orange one?
I have the script in front of me here. It says the 52 weeks of real estate scripts and dialogues.
It's the other one. So when you're on when you're on the repros week 17, at the very bottom of those bullet points, it says quick script or quick buyer script.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay, so I was on the now I see it.
Yeah, so that's what she was following. We use this one for it's just a very one-page step-by-step process of everything that happens in the conversation. It's designed to, well, you really need to know the script that goes along with it. So this is more like a bullet point to help you to help remind you of the things that need to be covered. Simultaneously, um, it's utilized in quick situations, in an elevator, in a grocery line, or anything like that, but it's just laid out for you so that you can have a very quick conversation with someone. So
Okay. All
using
right.
this, being that you're pretty well spoken, I'm curious to just hear your perspective on it, and doing the script, with Emily as the buyer. Would you
Sweet.
be okay? Would you be open to doing that?
Of course. Yeah, I'll try my best.
All right, so you're the agent and Emily's your buyer. Whenever you're ready, you're gonna call her
Okay.
first, and then she's gonna come to the office, or she's gonna go or you're gonna go to her house. So whichever you decide.
Sweet. I'm gonna do the calling first.
All right.
All right. So ring ring.
Hello.
Hi, this is Adam with Keller Williams. Is this Emily?
It is.
I'm trying to go back to the script. All right. Yeah, thank you for answering. I appreciate you working with me. Sorry, I'm trying to read everything here, all the
No, it's
scripts. So
okay.
can we restart? Can we restart?
Yeah.
Sure.
Restart.
Okay,
Just
all
go
right.
through each step individually.
Okay, cool. So we'll start ring ring.
Hello.
Hi Emily, this is Adam.
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, we spoke the other day regarding
Yeah.
the house that you're looking for here in La Mesa.
Yeah, I remember you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for taking the time and for meeting with me yesterday, and thank you again for taking the time today for answering my call.
Sure.
So I see that you're looking for a three-bedroom house,
Yep.
2,600 square feet, with plenty of backyard space for your dog, and you're also looking for a little office for your business inside as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I did find the perfect house for you here in La Mesa that fits your price range. It's a little bit above, but I think we could probably try to work around that depending on how much down you're willing to go. But we can talk about that later.
Okay.
Um, are you pre-approved with a lender already, or do you need to speak to a
I'm
lender?
not. No, I'm not. I was gonna call my bank, but I haven't had the time yet. Been kind of busy.
Okay, all right, no worries. Yeah, I recommend getting pre-approved. That way we could just jump on it as soon as possible and make sure that you have the right amount to actually, take on this house that I'm seeing here. But
Can I go see it? Maybe I won't even like it.
yeah, I could send you some photos as well before, just to like make sure that it's worth your time.
Well, I'd like to go
Um,
see it in person. Can we go see it in person?
yeah, definitely. So, do you want to come by? I'm actually free today. I know it's kind of early right now, but I'm free today at 12 o'clock if you want to come by and check it out if you're free. If not, let me know what time best works for you, and we will both meet together.
Well, I'm working today and then we have I'm supposed to come meet you at your office, right? Should I go there first and then we can go look at the house?
Yeah, whatever's easier for you. If you want to meet me at my office, I could drive us there, and we could.
That sounds good. I'll meet you
Okay,
there. We can go look at it.
sweet. So yeah, so you said you're working today. So what time are you off?
Well, I was gonna stop by your office around 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be okay. So yeah, just come by at 4, and then we'll definitely look at the house together. It's a
Okay.
beautiful house. I think you're gonna love it, Emily. I really do.
Me
Um,
too.
yeah, I made sure to find the right one for you. Like I said, it's a little bit above your price range, but we'll let's see the house first and get you pre-approved, and we'll figure everything out after. Okay.
Okay.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much, Emily, for answering my call, and I look forward to seeing you at 4 o'clock today. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Emily. Bye.
Okay. So now I'm at the office. Hi, Adam. I'm Emily, remember?
Oh yeah, of course. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are
How
you?
was work?
Oh, it was long, but I got through it.
Okay. All right. So yeah, like I said, this house is beautiful. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be super excited about it. So let's go ahead and go in my car and let's check it out, okay?
Oh, okay. Let's
Do you
go.
want to see sorry, did you see the photos that I sent you to
I
your
did. I
email?
looked on my phone, but I can't wait to see it in person.
Okay, awesome, cool. So yeah, it's not too far from this office. It's about 15 minutes away.
Nice.
And yeah, let's go. So we're in the
Okay.
car and then we pull up. So yeah,
Okay.
here's the house.
I love it.
Yeah, it has beautiful curb appeal, beautiful front
I
yard.
want it. I want it. Can I put an offer in today?
Yeah, you can. So did you talk to a lender to see if you got pre-approved?
No, I've been at work all day. I haven't had a chance. I was going to call my bank. And then
Okay, so
when I called, I was on hold forever. So I just hung up. Like I don't have
got
time
it.
for that.
Okay. So I recommend getting pre-approved. Um,
Recommend, so I don't really need to get pre-approved or
no, so I mean, so just so for example, like for this house, it's $625,000. So if you don't get
nice.
yeah, so if you don't get approved for that, then you won't have enough for to take on the loan here. So
Okay.
yeah, get pre-approved for a lender.
Okay.
But just for now, just see if you like the house, and then afterwards, I will have you sign an exclusive uh agreement here with me and you, so that way we could both work together and find you the
Well, my
perfect house.
sister-in-law is an agent. Maybe she can put the offer in for me then.
So your sister-in-law is the agent. That's great to
She's an
hear.
agent. Yeah, she's not in San Diego. She is, but she's up in like North County.
Uh,
So like Oceanside. So maybe she can
well,
put the offer in for me instead of me going through you. If it sounds like,
I'm sure she's a great agent. That's great to hear. But at the end of the day, dealing with family and friends could cause with such something such with such tension. Sometimes it's better not to bring relationships in, like friendships and stuff like that.
oh,
But I
we're
totally
really
under
close. I think she would negotiate a better offer than 625.
Yeah, I mean, in like I said, you're more than free to talk to her as well. But like I
Okay.
said, just from personal experience, like I just don't like getting my friends involved with all my finances. And but
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
you're totally free to do whatever you want. I don't want you to feel any pressure, but I'm just
Okay.
saying, from my personal experience,
No,
it's
All
you're
just
right.
right.
better to just
Because if she gets into my finances, see how much money I have, then her and my brother are going to ask me for money. So you're probably right.
All right,
right.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let's stop because it's 9 o'clock and we gotta jump to the team meeting real quick. But before we do, I just want to mention a couple of things. Um, one, it definitely needs some work.
I
Okay,
did.
Yeah.
I took him down the rabbit hole.
Oh yeah. No, no, no. You're good. Here's the thing. To me, it's just a matter of knowing
Practice.
what to do. This is the first time you've ever done it, and
Right.
it's beautiful because you did some things that I would probably expect you to do. But just to cover a few of them, number one, I do love how sincere you are on a positive side. You're very caring. You're very concerned about, her time, her how like you asked how was work today. So, those are some things that we call forward family occupation recreation dreams. So you're asking questions, how was your day? How was your work? So you did a great job on that, and that goes a long ways. So keep doing that. The only thing about the quick script buyer presentation that we're working on right now, you're not, let's put it this way, we need to follow the steps. So
Okay.
one of the things that you launched right into was a beautiful home, and even though, I mean, that's a great way to start out. I don't mind that. But
Right.
when you came to the office, you're like, let's jump in the car right now,
Okay.
no pre-approval, no agreement in place to work with you. So here's the
Yeah.
thing. How would you feel if you showed her this home and then she goes away and decides to go back to her sister, regardless of what you guys talked about, and her sister makes an offer and they accept, and then she goes with her sister? How would you feel about that?
I would feel like she was kind of wasting my time a little bit.
Exactly. That's exactly right. So the reason why we help people get pre-approved and the reason why we put them under contract before we do any work is so that you don't waste your time.
Right. Yeah, I kind of noticed like halfway through, I was like, shoot, I should have asked for like some sort of agreement. That's why I like threw it in there while we're at the house. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is also another strategy, which is, look, I'll show you this one home. We'll go to it right now, and you can have it on with you, and you can have them sign right there at the house. But the point is, like you want them under contract to work with you. And there's we're going to go over that many, 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 many times on how to do that. So, but otherwise, I feel like just listening to you, you're very natural. It's going to be easy. We just need to do it several times and you're going to catch on very quickly. I know that.
Sweet. Thank you, Darren.
Anything else, Emily, to add to that?
No, I thought it was really good, but just, yeah, going step by step instead of jumping in the car. I mean, what if people live there? I mean,
Yeah.
if we
Yeah.
can just go see you gotta call the listing agent and make sure it's okay. You can't, unless it says you can
Right.
just show, but yeah, there's other
Right.
stuff you gotta factor in. But no, I thought you were really good and sincere, like Darren said. Thought it was good.
Yeah, you did a great
Thanks.
job. So for the first time ever, so anybody listening to this, Adam is first time to Scripts and Dialogues, did amazing, did what we expected a new agent to do. But that's okay. That's why we come. That's why we practice. We learn. We memorize, internalize, and then customize. So if you're listening to this, Adam's going to be amazing, and I promise you, you're going to want to use him as an agent or a referral agent in the future, or now, because he's on a team and he's amazing. All right, so is Emily. All right, so let's head back over. I closed the breakout room. It'll be done in about 10 seconds. We're going to go to our team meeting. I've only got a few things to go over and see you on the other side. Well, let me capture. Let's just take a minute. How did that go for everyone? Stephanie?
Good.
Okay. Anything to add or change or bring up that anybody else should know?
No, I think we both just kind of went through the presentation and hit the highlights and seemed like everything was there. We were pretty savvy buyers already, so we didn't have to go too much into things.
Well, I'll mention here that with Emily and Adam, and feel free to jump in anytime, either Emily or Adam. In listening, so Adam was the buyer, first time to Scripts and Dialogues, by the way, as a buyer, and Emily was the agent, and it was beautiful because as a new buyer, as a new person to Scripts and Dialogues, as Emily was going through, there were two very natural objections that Adam had brought up. And when Emily started talking about the contract, one of the questions had come up about, am I allowed to work with other agents? And the answer was, if you're under contract, then it's an agreement between me and you. And so that was one. And then the second objection was, well, how long do I have to be under contract for? So it was not necessarily an objection, but there was some question. Why does it have to be 6 months? And he came back and was like, look, I'm willing to work with you for 90 days. So
Yeah,
that was
Carrie
awesome.
and I had talked about that too. I think we both adjusted our contracts, or she adjusted mine. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, And then the other thing that came up very natural was, as a new agent, when we reversed roles and he was a new agent, because he practiced, he did the script. We did the quick script writer presentation, but he called, confirmed, hey, we're still meeting, right? And then later on, Emily came over to the office to meet him, and he's like, let's jump in the car, let's go take a look at this house, and so he went and showed her some homes and discovered that she was not pre-approved, and he also had no contract in place. And we talked about that later, which Adam intelligently answered. How did you respond, Adam?
I said about halfway through, I realized I didn't have an agreement, so I kind of just threw it in there.
Yeah. And by not having an agreement or someone pre-approved, what does that do?
That can make my client go to someone else and waste my time a little bit.
Exactly. So I'm bringing that up because we all need to hear that from a new person's perspective, because it is very true. These objections are very natural, and they will come up, here and there, not just from a new person or a new agent, but he's speaking from somebody who's never done this before. So it's nice to just kind of reconfirm what we practice. So, but other than that, I think he did a really good job. When you do pair up with Adam, you'll find that he's very sincere, very concerned about his clients, and I think he has a very natural ability to talk to people. So I would say good job today, Adam, for your first try.
Thank you.
Sure. All right, so that's the script. I hope that you found it very useful. To download the script, just go ahead and head over to realestatescriptspodcast.com. There'll be a link there for you to download the script. This podcast is for the purpose of education only, and it does not make any guarantees. We suggest you seek out the help of your broker, coach, or mentor for specific situations. Brought to you by Darren Tunstall at Repros, California DRE number 018534445.